The Frida's Cleaning Service is a small family-owned business established in 2003. With over 17 years of professional, high-quality, and greatly satisfied service, the Frida's Cleaning Service will get the job done. Specializing in sanitizing your home, business, post-construction, and commercial cleaning, no job's too big or small. See for yourself and give us a call 567 249 9172. La Frida's Cleaning Service. Our reputation is always spotless. Established in 2003.
Oops.
With over 17 years of professional,
Getting an
high
echo.
quality, great satisfied service, La Frida's Cleaning Service will get the job done. Specializing in sanitizing your home, business, post-construction, and commercial cleaning, no job's too big or small. See for yourself and give us a call, 567-249-9172. The Frida's Cleaning Service. Our reputation is always spotless.
Hi, this is TV comedy impressionist Christopher G from the other side of the pond, saying hi and
professional,
Getting an echo.
Queen Silvy Show.
by service, the Frida's Cleaning Service will get the job done. Specializing in sanitizing your home, business, post-construction, and commercial cleaning, no job's too big or small. See for yourself and give us a call, 567-249-9172. From the Frida's Cleaning Service, known for his brilliant guitar solos.
Hi, this is TV comedy impressionist Christopher G from the other side of the pond,
From
saying hi and
Miguel
Getting an echo.
Queen Silvy Show.
by service, the Frida's Cleaning Service will go all that. Specializing in sanitizing your home, business, post-construction, and commercial cleaning, no jobs too big or small. See for yourself and give us a call, 567-249-9172. Cleaning Service. Our reputation is always
Hi, this is TV comedy impressionist Christopher G from the other side of the pond.
Show. Tune in at 11, good laugh, good vibe, that's for sure. Get smooth with Tim.
Miguel, turn off your audio. We're getting loop back.
Once you hear the show, you ain't gonna want it to end. Get creative with the sounds you can make with your mouth. Reaching all over the world, Queen Silvy in the house. Award-winning show with the #1 spot. Look out. It's the Queen Silvy Show. 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 It's the Queen Silvy Show.
I can unmute it now so we don't get some of it.
Hi, this is Joe Nass. You are listening to the Queen Silvy Show. You are now part of the royalty.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, coming to you live, it's time for the silky smooth sounds of Smooth Tim and Her Majesty herself,
No, it's me.
Queen Silvy.
Hey, this is Smooth Tim, and thank you for joining us on another terrific Tuesday on the Queen Silvy Show. It is now my absolute pleasure to bring to you the world's sexiest granny, everyone's favorite comedian, the Queen herself, Queen Silvy. Oh, what am I doing here?
One of those days, one of those days. And
Yes, indeed.
I
Yes,
say bring it
indeed.
on. Bring on those challenges, baby. Yes, this is Queen Silvy on this terrific Tuesday, the Queen Silvy Show. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending on where you are in this great world. Smooth, how are you today?
I'm doing terrific on this Tuesday, Queen, and how are you doing?
Well, as always, I'm supercalifragilistic.
Expialidocious, I
Yes.
suppose. It's 24/7, 365. Queen Silvy, might I say, you just are simply
I know.
amazing.
I am amazing.
Yes, you are.
I'm extraordinary, but you are amazing. Smooth, you are amazing as well on this terrific Tuesday, the Queen Silvy Show. We do have a spectacular guest and announcements for today.
Absolutely. A guest on our show coming to us from across the pond. I guess we'll call it a pond, right? Miguel Montalban. And Miguel, I need you to mute your audio. We're getting feedback, loop back from you. Also, real quickly, while we're covering some shout-outs and prayers for the world as things are still going on over in the Ukraine. Who knows what's going to happen there, but my goodness, I guess they found 20,000 citizens in Mariupol dead? So, wow. It's horrible, horrific. Anyhow, let's move on to a little bit better and brighter things. If you would look at the top of the screen right there, and you will see scrolling ways to get a hold of Queen Silvy and or myself. The easiest way to get a hold of us is at www.thequeensilvyshow.com. Go ahead and click on the contact tab. Scroll down to give us your email. We'll keep you in touch with what we got going on, as well as that gives you the opportunity to sign up for the fun word guessing game, SILVYAMID.
That's right. Woo!
That's right.
Well,
also, you know what? Because you are worth it, Foxy 5 Jewelry. It is sassy, elegant, and affordable, fashionable jewelry and accessories for you and or that someone special. Go ahead and visit Monica Wright on Facebook or go to her website, www.foxy5jewelry.com. Excuse me. Another way to keep up with this queen is to go to our YouTube channel. Just simply go to YouTube and type in The Queen Silvy Show, and you will see all of the content of all three of our shows, as well as some other projects that the Queen and I are working on. A lot of fun.
that's right.
So go there, and while you're there, subscribe, please. Also, you know what? How your lawn looks says a whole heck of a lot about you, so put your lawn care maintenance into the hands of a professional who really cares. That would be Top Notch Lawn Care of Toledo, Ohio. They are reasonable, experienced, reliable, licensed, and insured. They have commercial residential services all year long. Go ahead and give them a call or text for a free estimate, 419-708-0005.
That's right.
Quick shout out, some analytics from last week's show. Those of you in the USA, Canada, United Kingdom, Mexico, France, Denmark, Jamaica, New Zealand, and Jamaica. Ooh. Thank you for tuning in.
Absolutely. Thank you, Smooth.
Thank you, Queen.
And thank you for tuning in and watching the Queen Silvy Show. In fact, if you are watching this live, I want you to know, Smooth Tim, Queen Silvy, we love and appreciate you. And if you're watching this later on an archive,
our love is everlasting.
Our love is everlasting. Ooh, I love. He had it right now, right?
Yeah, I got it down, Pat.
5 points for you. Our love is everlasting. We love and appreciate you on this terrific Tuesday. I hope things are going well in your neck of the woods. I love a rainy day. It's a rainy day here in the North Glass City.
Up in the Midwest.
Ohio, yes, it is, but I love it. Absolutely love it. But I love every season, everything.
Well, speaking of that, yeah. It went down south. They had some tornadoes, real bad storms. They again are Kansas and down in that area. So Arkansas, yeah, we're thinking about
starting up. This is the time.
'Tis the season.
Yes, it is. And I thank you for tuning in. The lines are open. If you wish to ask our guest a question, give a shout out or holler at Smooth or myself. The number is 817-602-0577. That is the number to the Queen Silvy Show on this terrific Tuesday. Before I begin my conversation with my spectacular guest, what I like to do at this moment is I like to share some motivational words from the Queen Silvy Show to you. True happiness. It involves the full use of one's power and talents. You know, I really believe that everyone has a talent, ability, or skill that he can mine to support himself and succeed in life. You just have to find that thing that's special about you, that distinguishes you from all the others. And through true talent, passion, and hard work, anything is possible. That's right. And those are some motivational words from the Queen Silvy Show to you. Yeah.
Oh, aren't you special?
You are special. You are
Everybody's
special as
special.
well as my first guest on the show. You have time to spread the word because it's going to blow you down, the skill, the talent this young man has. From busking to multiple award-winning stardom, he's known for his brilliant guitar solos. He's considered one of the greatest guitarists around. Live from London, United Kingdom, I introduce to you guitarist, producer, composer, songwriter, Miguel Montalban. Hey, Miguel. What's happening? What's happening?
Yeah. Hello, everyone.
Hey, where are you right now? Are you in London today?
Oh, yeah. I'm in London. Yeah, I'm at home now, right now.
Well, that's
This
the
is
best
my
place to be right now.
studio.
For anyone unaware, excuse me, for anyone unaware, Miguel has been on the show April 2nd, 2019, and also October 6th, 2020. Ooh, it's been a while. And
Been a minute. Yeah.
It's been
It's been a while.
Yes, it has, but we're honored to have you back here on the show. How have you adjusted? 2020, when you were on the pandemic or breaking in, how have you adjusted to the challenge of COVID-19? I mean, has this pandemic interfered in any way with you?
Oh, yeah, totally. Well, we just got blocked like everyone. Just like everyone, like, now going out, lockdowns, many places, they just shut down. Many venues, they're still suffering. To be honest, I haven't heard about a new venue, but a lot of old venues that are closing down.
Are they?
Which is
Have they released the mask wearing totally there?
Oh, yeah, I mean, like, it's a difficult time, but it's like now since last year, since June or July, we started getting back. Though there's a lot of festivals around. There's a lot of now summer festivals again.
Mm-hmm. Well,
It's everything gradually, like everything changed for me a little bit. I started working more in the studio, online teaching, and
right.
and yeah, a lot of recordings and collaboration with other musicians as well.
Well, see, that's fortunate for you. That's great that you have all these things to fall back on, even when you're shut in. I'm looking at all the instruments and things around you. Like that'll take up any kind of boredom at all. Just get on there and create and make songs, and you have been doing that, which is good because some people through this pandemic, like you say, you see businesses that's closing. Some musicians, they stop, they quit. They stop. In your opinion, Miguel, is there any noticeable changes in the music industry, good or bad, that you've noticed in the last couple of years?
Well, the industry is changing all the time, and I would say, like, for example, now the numbers are increasing quite a lot in the live streaming, like live, online platforms like Spotify, for example, or Apple Music, Amazon Music. Now there's a lot of other advertising and people launching singles through that rather than the past that maybe still selling CDs was sort of good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Now there's a vinyl revivals right now. It's something that I'm going to do this year, and it's the first time I'm going to do this, a vinyl. So it's for collectors, and probably something that we're going to put this on the merch while we play, after we play, or before we play a show.
And you're talking about the Southern, is this Miguel Montalban and the Southern Vultures?
Yeah, that's the name. Yeah, that's the name of the album. Actually, I just launched that album, was in the middle of the pandemic, was meant to be out in 2020, and then I just did. This was scheduled.
Well, that's
And
cool.
basically, I never thought that it's gonna be like this longer. To be honest, like, I think never, no one. So I thought it's gonna be a 1 year pandemic. That's all right. We're gonna get back, and it never happens. And I'm supposed to play in a few festivals in winter, big festivals like Giants of Rock or the Greatest Blues and Rock and Blues British.
Well,
And all of them got canceled. So it was like, oh, what are we gonna do? Oh, let's shoot this video clip. So we did Wonder. So I launched this single. And yeah, I mean, like, you're just getting busy with the stuff. Like everything, as I said, turns like into something more online. Like my numbers in, for example, subscribers on YouTube or stuff like that, or my numbers even on Spotify just increased because the people were like consuming this way. So I would say, like, responding your question, yeah, the industry is changing quite a lot versus something online versus something how to build an image of your product, basically.
well,
So
you know what? You are one of those spectacular artist who really is adjusting to the changes in the music industry. You're changing and giving them what they want. I mean, they might have years ago we didn't even have the internet worldwide like we do now, and now you're there and you're giving it to them live. You're performing everywhere. Some don't know, just like Rod Stewart, you started out busking as well, and playing in the streets. Do you still busk? Do you still go out and do it?
No, at all. I mean, like, I was stopping busking in 2019. And it was something gradually because it was mixing with a lot of gigs and events that were happening not only in the UK but in Europe, and so it was just gradually, like at the very beginning. Of course, I was doing it every day, and it was great. I mean, like it was just something that naturally happened to me, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have these 2 years of pandemic, so of course everything got changed, and in the city the regulations changed as well. There's new shops, others closed down. Now the busy streets, they were not that it used to in 2019. It's kind of weird, like everything is like just trying to
Adjust.
I don't know.
It is kind of strange. I mean, I think about a few years back when we seen you out actually performing one of the Dire Straits songs, and that just put you up over the top on the internet.
Sure did.
And I mean, it was, and you're right. It was the opportunity at the time. However, now we're in 2 years worth of lockdown. As an artist, no matter if you're putting out music, film, whatever, you have to find another avenue.
Definitely. I mean, I knew when I was doing it, when I was playing in the street, I knew that it's not going to be, I mean, it's not going to be forever. I knew that it's going to be like at some point someone's going to complain, but seriously.
No, at some point someone's going to realize this guy is hot and talented.
I think that's what happened is you putting that out there as you a busker on the street is what gave you your notoriety at that time. Everybody was watching you.
I mean, like, yeah, we were playing loud every day, I had some friends, like, we met up in the spot, and then we were like, sharing the spot the whole day and every day, at some point, yeah, we knew that something's going to happen. And actually happens. Like, regulations now in London are quite tough for new buskers, for new people that coming up now. It's just like everything changing. Part of that.
It's terrible, Miguel. I'm not going to say it's your fault, but when you were on the show last and you talked about the busking, and I was starting to learn to play the guitar, because Smooth is really good with the guitar. I'm not saying that I was trying to be like you and get famous and get picked up, but I wanted to do it, and I don't know if I told you that before. Did I tell you when I went busking?
I think you mentioned it. Yeah,
I did, and I got a lot of money. Just want you to know, got a lot of money because I sucked at it, Miguel. I sucked. They were like, pay her and get her off our street. But I did it. Okay, Rod Stewart did it. Miguel Montalban did it. Now I can say I did it. So there you have it. And do you know something? Oh, clap. He's giving, my audience is here too, yeah. I charge my audience up every night before, so we are ready to go. But did you know that over 16 million Americans started learning to play the guitar over the past 2 years?
Oh, yeah.
That's
I
a
read
lot.
about it. It's like Fender sold more guitars than ever.
Yeah.
And then increasing, like a lot of people playing guitars. So you're right. Like, even I noticed that on my videos on YouTube, because people are researching for guitarists.
Mm-hmm.
A bunch of new guitars going up on YouTube, and it's like now it's wild.
I know what it did. It drove up the price of guitars. Now you go into the store and you're like, how the hell did it double overnight?
The price of it. It's cool. But you picked guitar a long time ago. Some people in the last 2 years is getting it self-teaching or learning, but you have the skill that is definitely in your blood. But what is it? What is it about the guitar that makes it so spectacular?
It's just amazing. It's just the best instrument ever. Like, it's just beautiful. Guitar is just beautiful. What can I say?
Well, a lot of people wish they could play like you. You are definitely the whole hero.
I just really don't think when I play, like, really it's like an extension of myself. It's like having a third arm or something. It's like I pick up a guitar. It's the last thing I think when I'm going to do, when I have to plan, organize a gig, for example, or even busking, it's just the last thing I do. It's just it comes naturally.
Well, it comes naturally, but Miguel, you are the guitar hero for many people worldwide. And so for you personally, who is your guitar hero? Do you have one?
I got so many. Jeff Beck, David Gilmour, Jimi Hendrix, Slash as well, of course. All the classics, Mark Knopfler, absolutely. There's so many. Eddie Van Halen.
Oh, you picking some good ones.
See, that came into my question. That's funny, because I was going to ask your question. If you had a choice, okay, one artist that has passed and you could do a gig with him, choose one: Stevie Ray Vaughan, Eddie Van Halen, Jimi Hendrix.
Ooh.
Hendrix.
Hendrix.
Oh, impressive. Well, we have different answers. I was.
I got a Strat here on the back.
Oh, that's pretty. Hold that up. Let me see that. That's nice.
Oh yeah. This is 57 Strat.
Oh, very nice looking.
57 Strat.
Yeah. All right. Okay.
Well, okay then.
Well, you know what? I'm ready to show the world just how great you are. We don't just talk the talk. We walk it. We show it to you right here. Wonder is the song that I want to play. What's the story behind the song?
It's my life, I think, at the beginning. Like, I was wandering a lot, trying to find myself and try to, to just push and put all my ideas, my dreams together. And I was just continue doing it, continue playing, busking here and then and traveling around. And I think this is the reason I wrote the song.
Hey, it's a great song. It really is. And I'm here to present Wonder by Miguel Montalban. And is it the Southern Vultures are always a part of everything you do, right?
Yeah. It's a band that I formed. I wrote all the songs before, and then I built up this. I needed these musicians to be part of the recording and to be part of my live performance.
Outstanding. Let's check it out. Wonder right here on the Queen Silvy Show.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Very,
That
very nice.
was very good. You be like really attached to the guitar. I can see you two have a relationship before any girl can get in there because listen, a girl can watch you play and be like, "Ooh, you work that guitar like."
Yeah, a couple people. Bill says nice. Kathy says love it.
Oh, Kathy was really like on it. That was really good. I mean, I really enjoyed that. And your hair, that's one of your signature things too. This time,
got the hair blown in the wind thing.
Yeah, that.
Let me ask you a question.
I love it.
My hair all the time in my face.
Yeah, I love it.
Miguel, got a question for you. I see. Okay, I'm looking on the video. You're playing a Les. You got a Strat laying behind you, so I'm wondering, which is it? What's your favorite setup on a guitar? What do you like? Let's talk. Okay, guitar, body, strings, pickups into your amp. What is your favorite setup? Tell some of these people that love you.
Yeah, I play with two evils. Like I two different guitars. I play with a Strat and I play with a Les Paul on the stage, and I like to mix them because the reason why is like because I love these two classics and I just cannot decide which one I love more. And I got a nice. I usually on live situations I play with a wide Strat with a teleneck. The reason is because I just love that neck. It's just lovely neck. I love it, and I play with a Les Paul and play with this gold top because I always wanted a gold top, and I love the tone of that guitar. Those are classics. I like to keep with them classic with original pickups, with original everything. It's a classic 57, and the Strat is a classic 56. The Strat is slightly different. I use 69 on bridge, 65 on the middle, and on the neck is 69, and then on the bridge you got a hot Texas Special, which is kind of Stevie Ray Vaughan sort of tone.
Right, the hot pickups. Yep, hot coil.
Yeah, that's a very high output, so it cuts just better for the riffs and stuff like that. So I have the half part of my set is with the Les Paul, and the other half is with the Strat, and all of them are connected. I have I got a whole lot of amplifiers here, but I use a Big Tone. I'm working with a company that is from Spain. It is called Big Tone Custom Amplifiers. They are basically, my amp is basically a 59 Marshall, completely tube amp, so nice and powerful. Just sounds amazing. And I use a lot of different pedals to push them. Some of them modulation, reverbs, and delays that go through the FX loop on the back, and then I push it with some clean, transparent overdrives to push the tubes on my amp, so I can get that fat and warm distortion. The music I do is not really distorted, so it's just I like to keep it clean and some warm tones with my amp. It's not really heavy metal what I do. It's more classic rock. Because my influences, I guess, Pink Floyd, Dire Straits, and that sort of stuff. And what else? That's pretty much the thing. It's very simple. It's very simple the way I like to use them. I use a lot of the wah pedal, same as Jimi Hendrix, same as many others. I just love it. My wah pedal is particular that I have so many different knobs that I can control different tonalities of the wah. It's not a standard one, so I can even open it and tweak thing at the inside of the wah pedal. So I keep it very holding and raw, so I'm not doing up and down the wah pedal. I'm just holding and trying to keep some different tonalities of the wah, like facing it. And that's pretty much.
Wow.
That's interesting.
That's interesting as hell. So you're pretty basic.
That's interesting.
Is what you're saying.
No, I don't see that as basic.
No, I mean, his setup is, he keeps everything pretty original,
like
pretty basic. He's not adding a whole lot of fanciness to it.
In my gear, the main pedals that I use are the same pedals that I use when I was busking. even though I was trying to change them, I'll try to change. I have so many gears, so many different pedals. I tried so many different, distortion and stuff, and I just love them, and I like to keep, as the people know me, because I was playing in the streets, and these thousands of streams, all those videos that you can find on the internet, me playing in the street. I'm still using the same gear, and so
I love it.
I think that is cool, and I still keep it. They are almost destroyed. That's super old, and
Well, you know what? You started out. Well, you started out.
I'm just jealous as hell of his guitars. I think he could almost get himself a Tesla with that guitar.
I got something very beautiful I can show you guys. Like, it's a brand from Australia.
Oh.
So they built for me a signature guitar.
Mm-hmm.
So now I gotta change that, and I can show you a little bit.
Great.
It's here in the back.
Oh, looky.
It's another special one. Very, very special.
You got cool toys.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
That's
Wow,
a
isn't that
beautiful
beautiful?
top.
Oh, very pretty.
I love that top.
Very nice.
Yeah.
So do you play it much?
See, he's got humbuckers.
This is my name over there. Oh, here in the 12.
Wow,
In the pearl
look at
inlay.
you. Woo!
Oh, isn't that sweet?
That's beautiful. There was also some sign here. So
Oh, wow. Isn't that nice?
yeah.
Oh, how sweet is that? You got your own signature guitar.
It's a flame maple with rosewood and some nice killed body.
Now turn that around again. Now they did the neck as well as the top.
The top, what it was.
They did the back of the neck as well as the top with the finish.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty.
That's nice.
Yeah, so nice. It's nice. Well, the signature and the idea of doing this is because the video that, my popular video of Sultans of Swing, basically, that I was playing in the street. So it's a kind of a tribute about what I was doing and what I'm doing now.
Wow.
So I decided to keep, because I play Strats and Les Pauls, I try to keep the body of the guitar that I was using in those videos on the street, and the same composition here with the knobs as a Strat. And you have the switch up here though, like the Les Paul. And because the Les Paul uses a humbucker and the Strat uses a single coil, I keep this P90s, so to have something bitey, but right in the middle, not really humbucker, not single coil, still single coil, but a little bit hotter.
Wow.
And I got a kill switch right here. While I'm improvising, I can do nasty stuff with the rhythmic. I like to do that stuff. And just very simple 22 frets. And yeah, that's it pretty much.
Pretty.
Stop bar.
That's gorgeous. That's really gorgeous. Give it a girl's name. That was like a pretty girl. Like, ooh, you just emerald. I don't know. It's really nice.
Well,
do you play it a lot now?
I'm doing quite a lot of recordings with this one. I'm going to use it a little more now that coming back with some for some shows. But it's something that I'm still rehearsing on the street, trying to get a tone with this one. Like, I'm not going to replace, part of my set. Is still doing with the chords. For example, Wonder that you can see on the video play. I was using the gold top, naturally sort of songs that I still playing with those guitars. And I'm recording recently with this one, so I will eventually join this guitar to the stage.
Wow.
This one, yeah, it sounds amazing. It's just all the guitar sounds different. So, but all of them are beautiful. This is a very beautiful one.
Wow.
So the brand is Olympus Custom Guitars, and they are from Australia. And they build everything but with their own hands, to say. And
well, that's mighty nice and special there. I'm going to have to get a marker and write Tim's name on this guitar here.
Olympus.
Just so.
Actually, people can order this guitar through the website of Olympus Custom Guitar. So, yeah.
But
sweet.
Yeah, it is. But, another sweet thing is Electrifying Slight Return. That's the hot new single that you have out, right?
Yeah.
Tell me about that.
Oh, that is a recent
That's this.
recording.
Electrifying.
There you go. Amazing. Yeah, we went to the studio. We were recording. This is a slightly return because it reminds quite a lot Electrify, which is one of the oldest songs that I have. I put it on a record called Guitar Just Box, but it's quite old. And I started. I was composing some more stuff, and at some point I started blending with this track. And at that point, when we were performing live, it's just changed quite a lot. So I decided to create a new song because it's fair from what we were doing actually live. And so I just made the decision, okay, let's call this one Electrifying, because people were commenting, oh, this is so electrifying, blah, blah, blah. So I slightly returned, same as Jimi Hendrix with Voodoo Child did.
That's good. That's good. How do you even go about the writing the songs? You know, when you're doing it with the guitars, where do you draw that inspiration from?
I don't know. Sometimes it's just a groove. Sometimes it's just a riff. This one in particular, I was like trying to put some music theory, you know, some jazz, some Latino rhythms. I love rhythms. I really don't know. It's just something very spontaneous.
You're just gifted and talented like that.
Miguel, do you Miguel? Miguel, do you concentrate on the bass line and build off of that, or do you start somewhere else?
Oh, on this track, for example, yeah, I got this idea on the very intro, and then with some wahs, and I wanted to do something like kind of a disco rock. I wanted to do something like, you know, keeping the classic stuff, classic rock, trying to keep that, but at the same time something modern. So it's just a link, something modern, like kind of a modern music, you can call it. So it came out this like very funky and melodic, and but yeah, I mean, like it was at the very beginning the bass, but then all the melodies of the guitar, to be honest, like for example the chorus is very I don't know, melodic, and that was the guitar first, and then I started working on the chord progression that behind, try to you know, thinking about what is the harmony and how it moves and how it to make something nice and interesting at the same time, though.
Interesting,
yeah,
interesting.
A lot of theory behind though this track. Yeah.
Well, it all works out great and comes together magnificent, just like the next video that we're going to do, which is Let's Try. Where was this shot at? Who's the person behind all of this videography, anyways?
I'm the director. I always got the idea. I compose the tracks. I compose everything. I wrote the songs, write the lyrics. I do everything, and then I call the musicians to do, you know, their parts. That's basically how it works for this album.
That's all right.
I wonder what the hell doesn't he do?
Yeah, he does everything.
What the hell don't you do?
I've been working for a long time with a bass player, with a Unisa McGrath, who record also is part of this video. He started, you know, helping me quite a lot, but over the years. But basically all these tracks, yeah, I was composing by my own.
Well, hats off to you. It's another great hit.
The addition of the videos as well, I did with a friend of mine as well. He was like, you know,
well, you know what? I'm glad that we still are in contact and have you now, because you're blowing up so big. We're not even you're not even gonna pay us any money. You're like, they're small potatoes. I'm Miguel Montalban. You know, you're doing so good. I see so much more in store for you. Just like this tune here that I love very much. It's called Let's Try. So let's check it out right here on the Queen Silvy Show.
Amazing.
Yes, yes. Woo! I'm energized today. It's raining here outside, but I swear I would think it's a nice sunny day. I'm at a concert. I'm with the people out in the audience enjoying you guys, and what you guys are putting out is so very good.
Yeah, your group is right in the pocket. They sound great.
What are the restrictions, or if there's not any restrictions, any plans of ever coming over and touring, hitting stages here in the United States?
All of restrictions.
All the restrictions.
I'm traveling to Miami on the 14th May. I'm going to play for something.
On the 14th of May?
Yeah, I'm going to play in Miami. But is something as a corporation, is something private. I'm going to do a couple of shows to them, and then we'll see what's gonna happen. You know, like I'm pushing really towards to do a tour and play in the US. Is something that I'm working hard, but it's not easy. It's not easy, but we will see. Hopefully, I will have some news this year, because I'm receiving some increase and stuff. But doing a tour is something like it needs to be planned, and you have a lot.
Well, we're patient. I'm patient, long as I know that eventually it will happen and get you over here. And do keep me posted on, because listen, I want to share it all out there.
Yeah, they'll have to get that figured out. We got a couple of friends here from the States that are touring over in Germany now and playing. So it's weird. I don't get it.
Yeah. Well, you know, in the meantime, social media has become music's best concert venues. That's where you can go and catch artists that before even this pandemic, you were giving the people what they want, doing live performances and things. You mentioned earlier that you were doing teaching and all. Tell me about this. When is it a regular day of the week that you do live one-on-ones with the people on?
I do that. I do that. This is half part of my things that I do. I do a lot of recordings and collaboration with other musicians. I work a lot in the studio, recording stuff that I have to send worldwide, And I perform quite a lot recently. I'm just in the middle of. I got a gig on Friday. Last week we were playing in Birmingham. We were playing in Barnsley, North England. We're playing a festival language. Like I'm traveling quite a lot. So in the meantime, I'm just getting back here, recording in the studio. Then probably if I got the time, I teach as well, and which is really cool because I'm very popular on YouTube, so I can get a lot of students worldwide. I got a lot of people in the United States, France and Germany as well, Australia, and so that's really cool that we're part of this new generation that we were talking about. Like this social media is so powerful, and we are all connected. So I can spread, and teach anywhere and everywhere.
All right. The British Rock and Roll Festival is coming up on August 27th. I think that's a big thing for you.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. We're gonna do, Friday we're gonna play here in London in a place called the Cavern. It's not the classic Cavern where the Beatles used to play in Liverpool. So the Cavern is a lot. It's a great venue, rock venue, this Friday. And then we're going in June. We're gonna play in France. We're going on the 24th for
awesome
biker festival. Yeah, it's in the seaside. It will be amazing. And then I'm going to play in July. I'm going to play in Holland, in Netherlands, very close to Amsterdam, in the seaside as well. And I'm going to play with Marco Mendoza, with Vandenberg, who was Adrian Vandenberg was the guitarist of Whitesnake, who played in the records early 90s with Steve Vai as well. We will be there. Marco Mendoza is an American guitarist. He's very, very famous. He was the guitarist of Thin Lizzy and many other people. Rick Warwick as well. He was the singer of Thin Lizzy as well.
Wow. That's an impressive lineup.
That's going to happen in July 9th, I guess it was. Then I'm going to another festival, British festival, happening in August, the Great British Rock and Blues in Cologne. And then there's a lot of more things happening.
Wow.
We're getting busy, which is really good.
Good for you.
Yeah, really good for you. That's a lot of concert dates, a lot of performances. There's some gigs out here, some bands out here struggling, just trying to get back in the door, just trying to get back on that stage. So, man, really good for you because you are doing it. And
got some nice influential friends. You got up there playing with people like Steve Vai and such. Come on, man.
Yeah, I mean, people related to Steve Vai now. He's Adrian Vandenberg by the Steel. Like they collaborate together, and like they were playing the same band now. No, he's amazing. He's really amazing. It's a great opportunity for me. Like we're gonna play actually in the same band. It's called the Harry Rock Band. So like they bring from all over the world, like from the United States here and somewhere else. I think it's Germany, and Adrian is from Holland. So we're gonna jam together. I'm going to play like 8 tracks, versions of the cover classic rock stuff. So it's gonna be really amazing.
That would be amazing.
That is great. Hey, I'm wishing you can.
You're not even gonna feel your feet touching the ground while you're up there playing with them.
Well, you know what, Miguel? I wish you continued success. I mean, you are definitely soaring and doing so much great things. You found your nook. You have your own style. I love it. I'm a great fan. I'm honored to have you back here on the show again. Before we do go, shout out the names of the Southern Vultures, if you will.
Yeah, well, thank you guys for having me today. Southern Vultures. We got a lot of surprises. Yeah, we just launched the Electrifying a Slightly Return. The lineup is changed now. I'm playing with Eduardo Mariotti on drums, Casper Pauli on bass. It was Mike Rowe on the guitar. Now we got a new guest, which is Rod Rivers. You're gonna join us on Friday. We're gonna have a blast. It's always nice to play live. People love it, and I hope to come over to the United States to play. That would be great.
That would.
So I'll keep you up to date.
Please keep me up to date. In the meantime, tell how you can be followed on social media as well as get a hold of all of your great music.
Follow me on YouTube, Miguel Montalban Music, at Miguel Montalban Music. Is just all my social media is connected there. Or you just go miguelmontalban.com, which is my website, and you can have all my merchandise, all my records, and all the links for Spotify and Apple, music and all that sort of stuff.
You're everywhere, doing some great things. Hey, I thank you so much for taking the time and being on the show today. We look forward for great things as well as having you back down the line again.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get.
Thanks for having me. I'm humble. It was really lovely to see you again.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
No, we absolutely thank you, Miguel.
Absolutely. We're going to go out with electrifying, but first I have a few things that I have to do before I get to there. But until next time, Miguel.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, sir.
All right. Thank you.
Stay blessed.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. See ya. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Hey, we aim to bring the best in live entertainment talents and topics from around the world, as well as resources. So check out this commercial break. And when we get back, we're probably going to play a little SILVYAMID. Let's see.
Some SILVYAMID. Wow, now. Oops. There we go.
For your dog, then see Yitka, owner at Guitarist, specializing in aromatherapy products for dogs and their owners. Here at Guitarist, we help you to naturally and organically improve the health and happiness of your dog. Check out the website, www.vitacanis.co.uk. You can also find us on Instagram and Facebook. That was so great. That was one of those supercalifragilistic type of guests with some great skill, talent. Oh, I love Miguel Montalban, and I thank him so much for being on the Queen Silvy Show, being back on the Queen Silvy Show. I really advise you to go and check out some of the archives of him being on the show back in 2019 and 2020, where you can get a good glimpse of just where he comes from, where he's going, and you now see where he's at. Oh, doing some fantastic things. Miguel Montalban is the name, and I appreciate him being on the show on this terrific Tuesday, the Queen Silvy Show. No, I have not forgotten. Someone sent a message. Did you forget shout-outs? No, Silvy will not forget shout-outs. Here are some shout-outs just for you. Shout-out to Queen Follette Clark, Kenneth Rawls, Helen Myers and Peace Myers, Corey and Casey Patinio. Shout out to you. Shout out to Joan Mercer, Queen Aaliyah, Asia, Tay, Maya, Camille. Shout out to you. To my Poo, my grandson, Amari. Shout out to you, Jonathan Jr. and Tyron. Shout out to Kelly and Ryan and the All-American Boys, Matt and Tracy and the All-American Girls, Patricia Wilhelm McGiffin. Shout out to you. Shout out to Renita Easley, Pam Bailey, Pamela McGiffin, C. Shorty. Did I say Pamela McGiffin?
I don't know what you just
I like the name McGiffin. Pamela, you do now have a new name. Pamela Anderson, Renita Easley. Pam Bailey, shout out to you. Over in Africa, Amy Kanema and Websterito Hostile Flow. Over in Mississippi, Sassy Savage, shout out to you, as well as DJ Team Broke 100. Shout out to my great girls, my beautiful queens over in the United Kingdom, Beth Lambert, Bethany Jones, Kay Cross, and Nicola Jones. Shout out to you. Shout out to you, Lorenzo Gabaniza, Serious Edition, Nana Linda Hartley. Shout out to you. Shout out to Brenda Ramirez, Melody Gore Dobbs, Hero Boy, that's another hip hop rapper over in Africa. Shout out to you. Shout out to you from the Netherlands, Edith Verhoek, Mike Hamlet, Kim, and Roger Russell. Shout out to you. Hey, listen, I love representing. I will give a shout out and represent you or anyone that you feel is deserving of that by simply sending me your contact information and your name to Queen Silvy at comic.com or go to the website, thequeensylvyshow.com, or wherever you are viewing or listening to this, you can definitely get in touch with us and send in that way, and Smooth will make sure we get that out for you on this terrific Tuesday. Smooth, you good?
I'm always good. Getting there. Yeah.
What are you doing?
I'm double checking the link that I'm sending out to our SILVYAMID guest here.
Well, SILVYAMID guest has just a few moments to get him or herself involved with the show for today. SILVYAMID, the fun word guess a game. Hey, listen, you can get involved on that as well. It's simple. So many people play at home and you think you got it good. But until you get on and until you actually play for that cash, hey, then you can talk the talk. And if you want to get on and do that very thing, hey, listen, QueenSylviaComic.com, theQueenSylvyShow.com, wherever you're viewing or listening to us, pop that name in. Smooth will get everything taken care of, and we'll get you on with the game. It's simple and easy. Smooth will call out a letter. You will have 60 seconds to name as many words beginning with that letter. Simple, right? Give it a try. How good are you?
So it seems.
How good are you? Let's find out and see if this guest comes on.
Oh, we'll give him a couple of minutes to see what happens here.
Because on a Tuesday, Queen Silvy's fasting, and right about now, I'm ready to smash. Mm-hmm. This is my smash moment, my get my groove on with the food on type of thing. So, yeah, she has about 1 minute to call. And in fact, let me just say this. Thanks for tuning in on this terrific Tuesday, the Queen Silvy Show. But it doesn't stop there.
No, it does not.
Tomorrow is Wednesday, wonderful Wednesday, and Tim's Tidbits. I know he's not going to tell me what it's about. It's a hot show talking about some great things that some are afraid to talk about, some don't want to talk about it, but they give it to you, and they give it to you straight. It's in the evenings on Wednesday, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Do check your time zones, but do tune in. And it gets better. Is there something you want to say about it?
Oh, no. Go ahead.
No, really.
No, I think we're going to talk a little bit about, one thing we'll talk about that I'll hint is artificial intelligence. And you're going to have...
And that's everywhere.
And what's going to happen to the world?
Interesting.
So we got a couple of viewpoints from very prominent people.
Spread the word for that. Tim's Tidbits tomorrow on Wednesday evening, but it doesn't stop there. That was just one of the
topics, but yeah.
It does not stop there.
It gets better.
Go on over to Thursday on a terrific Thursday with the Now You Know Show with Queen Silvy and Smooth Tim, bringing you encouraging, inspirational, and definitely funny segments from the heart. Great people all over the world is taking the time to share their gift, their talent, or their experience to you. Live on Thursday evening, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Do check your time zones, but again, do tune in. So my guest is not here, and unfortunately, we'll move that down the list and take it on next week with another contestant going for all that cash on SILVYAMID. Go ahead and get yourself signed up for that. Go ahead and do. If you have, thank you. If you have not, please do and do spread the word to join the YouTube channel, The Queen Silvy Show. I greatly appreciate that.
There, it finally went out. Wait, let's give her 30 seconds here, and we'll just chitty chat for 30 seconds.
While I chitty chat, I want you to know that you can follow Queen Silvy on all of your social, Smooth as well, on all of your social media platforms. Where you can simply Google Queen Silvy or the Queen Silvy Show. You definitely find what it is that you're looking for.
We're definitely Googleable.
Well, Googleable is correct. I
said that all kind of Googleable.
Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, all those social media platforms, and do go get caught up like I mentioned before on Miguel Montalban. I can actually give you the actual date that Miguel Montalban was on the Queen Silvy Show, and you can get caught up on that.
What
April
an amazing
2nd.
deal! He's going to be touring with Steve Vai and some other fantastic.
How cool is that?
Stars. Oh man,
right?
You kidding me?
April 2nd, 2019, and October 6th, 2020 is the last couple of times where Miguel Montalban was on the Queen Silvy Show. Great information. Well, we talked about some fantastic things, produced and showcased some wonderful music, and go get caught up on that if you will. So, with that said, Smooth, I don't see a guest coming. You know, I don't play when it comes to.
I know you don't play when it comes to money or waiting on beef. Oh, you ought to see how she is with me at the grocery store. She that if I procrastinate, I have to Uber home.
That's what he says.
That's not true.
That was a good one. He tried to pull that one on me, and you know better.
I know.
You know that's not going to happen. I tell every Hooper that they better not bring him. Drop him off in front of my house. We'd drop him somewhere else. I mean,
yeah, that was a lie because you would have called and said, "Don't you dare pick his ass."
Boom, that is for you. Thank you for tuning into the Queen Silvy Show. We're going to get out of here because I have more business to take care of. Thank you, and do follow Miguel Montalban and tune in next week for another fantastic guest as well as another fantastic contestant.
Now, what is the name of this song again, hon?
The name of the song that we are going to go out of with Miguel Montalban
is that electrifying?
Is electrifying. Absolutely. So enjoy it because it is definitely electrifying and damn good. It's actually called Electrifying Slight Return. So go out and get it. Go out and check it out and enjoy it right here on the Queen Silvy Show, wherever you are. Enjoy your afternoon, your morning, your evening, your day, your night.
All of the above.
And we'll see you next time.
So until next week, same Queen time, same Queen station.
That's right.
We'll holla.